Let's get down with the as in butter and the as in father vowels. A couple of things to know. A lot of people can't hear the difference between and ah. Can you? Ah. When I first started teaching, I was so surprised by this. I didn't think they sounded similar at all. Ah. They seem so different to me. But the more I started teaching, the more I understood why they sound the same to some people. The as in butter sound is kind of like the as in father sound when the placement is wrong, when it's too high. So when I'm working with someone and I'm trying to get them to say but they haven't found the right placement, they say ah. So placement is your key here. What can lift the placement? Tension. Now, tension isn't always bad. Different things happening in the mouth are what make the different sounds, what make the different vowels. So the slight tension for the ah sound is perfect when you want to make the ah sound. Ah. To make that sound, there's a bit of tension in my tongue. It isn't totally relaxed. There's a little work happening in the back of my tongue. Ah. So the key here is a little tension for ah versus total relaxation for If your native language doesn't involve total relaxation, it might be hard for you to identify. What is total relaxation? Here's a way to think of it. Drop your jaw and get ready to talk. Then pretend your whole face from here down is melting away. It's like lava flowing down a mountain. It's gone. Open your mouth to speak, then relax. Let's do it together. Drop your jaw, get ready to talk, melt away. Do this a couple of times. What's changing when you pretend you're melting? What lowers? Can you speak after the melt without lifting again? Let's try. Okay. I'm melting. I'm melting.
I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world!
Yes, sort of like that. Make sure you practice this melt before and while you're working on the as in butter audio. In this section, you'll see videos on ah, and comparing the two. You'll also have a bunch of audio to work with. You should probably work on each vowel that you don't have in your own native language for several weeks. Not a day, not 2 days, several weeks. I'm giving you a lot of audio in this course. Listen, listen, listen. Imitate the slow motion. When you have a minimal pair like and ah, listen a couple of times to the long audio file with your eyes closed. A minimal pair is a pair of words or a set of words where only one sound is different. For example, body, buddy, Active listening to minimal pairs can be really effective when you can't hear the difference in sounds.